It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Houston Texans. Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Kaimi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And we are underway in Foxborough.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Wait, set. Ready? Send me two.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
Here. Hey, 66.
Watch twit.
Let's go on. No, 66.
Back, back. Kill.
Hey, Colt 66.
Check 52. Check 4.
Alert.
They'll run it here. This is James White. White's got a first down and more. The 40. The 30. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. James White, 75 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's
Texans
go.
take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Watson will bring up the Texans here first and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be second and 11.
Push him back.
Here's Watson. Setting up the screen for Miller. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a third down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field.
Alert 3. Check.
They're going for it. It's Watson. Completes this to Waring. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, first and 10. First carry for Carlos Hyde. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Yeah, nobody leaked. Big play. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
brings up
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. To throw again on second down. Watson, blitz coming, and down he goes. Jamie Collins, the blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
3rd and long.
Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans.
Watch 83. Watch 83.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down.
Hey, watch it.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Danny Shelton muscles his way in for the sack. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let him do all the work, and then someone catch him at the end and pass him up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing along the way and then go for the big finish.
Yeah, Brady's throw there, incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
All day. All day. Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
But there was no trace of nervousness there. He was able to diagnose that play from his linebacker position, stay in excellent coverage, and bat the ball away.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
Goal 50. Hey, orbit.
41's the mic, 41's the mic.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack.
Regular. Bravo.
41, Mike.
Check it, reload.
Here we go on 4th down now with Brady. That's caught by his tight end, Matt Lacoste. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. To throw is Brady. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Take you to school. He's checking. Crash. You go
On 2nd down, they'll run with White.
Watch the shit.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they ended up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
61, match box.
On 3rd down, a run from White. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on fourth down.
Team 6.
Watch the safety creep. Watch the eye. Kill, 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 kill.
Alert!
Brady going to go on fourth down. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down.
Wait, that. Alert!
Kill, kill.
Hey, hey!
They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
Check hot route. Hot, hot. Shoot, shoot, shoot.
Check it.
And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
The Texans here on third down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4. So now on fourth down, on comes Stephen Gostkowski to try and get the pass 3. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Kill, kill, kill.
Rip.
Whip.
Regular. Hey, exit.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver, and it's second down.
Hey, nice 7.
At the 40-yard line.
Shotgun now for Brady. Slant route, caught by Edelman. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who can make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off.
Dorsett's got it. Touchdown, Patriots. Philip Dorsett there to make the grab. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words.
They've got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain of 39 that time.
First down, Texans.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, Watson. It's complete. It's Miller. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw, Watson. Being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Watson. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. From the gun, here's Watson. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Here's Watson, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Devin McCourty picks it off. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. On 2nd down, it's White. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Brady gives to Michelle. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. On 2nd and 10. Watson, he's got Fuller. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
First down, Houston.
Switch up.
Watson on first down. It's complete to Fuller. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. Watson hitting Fuller with a big one, 45 yards. Now a first down throw, Watson. And he's got it. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Texans get a bit closer. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
The Patriots take over
Get ready,
1st and
get
10
ready, get ready.
at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you got it going, and you also think, at any moment, I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore. They go play action here on first down. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
They're going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
You got motion man. You got motion man right there.
Chopper! Sugar! Let's go on. No, 66. Hey, Alpha. 72.
From the gun, it's Brady. Open man is Myers. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
49, check 49. 50.
Check. Fresno.
Alpha.
6 guys.
Hey, go 66.
On second down now, it's White, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that, got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Wait, set 29. Alpha.
Man, I got you.
Hey, check it, reload.
Check 24.
Hey, Alabama.
Motion.
Hey, Charlie. Shadow.
So that'll back him up 5. Instead of a 3rd and 4, now they have to manage a 3rd and 9 after the delay of game.
Hey, 66. Hey, wahoo. 50.
Opting to run again here with White. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th.
Ozzy, when he hit.
Check one. Watch 55. They're not ready.
Smooth.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
Alert.
Wrong football. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
Regular.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And the drive